guys, my name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak, and thank you for joining me today for episode number 36 of our Direwolf20 playthrough, where in this episode we're going to finish off the project we started a while back, and we're going to finally, hopefully, if my plan works, get our potato production up to par. So let's roll that intro and just jump on into it. Alright guys, so actually let's sleep first and then I'll show you what I've been working on. Also, it's out the other door, not the one I was heading towards, but you know, whatever. So if I go ahead and bring myself out here, so obviously we've got this going, which, why is there a skeleton in my thing? Alright, give me sure, the electric bow will work just fine. Go away, skeleton. That's not a skeleton, it's a spider, but whatever. That's a skeleton over there that I need to get rid of. He's got some sort of enchants on him. Also, he's like evasive movements? What? He's avoiding my... I don't get it. Give me my sword. Come on, where's my sword? There it is. This is what I get for trying to battle things right off the bat. Also, okay, good. My pick is here. Okay. Well, that was ridiculous. But anyways, so last time we obviously got this thing set up, and this thing over here is producing us all the fertilizer from the sewage that we have just tons of. We also have essence, which I don't know what that's from. I should probably store it in something, but nah, we'll get to it eventually. So we've got sewage, we've got fertilizer. Actually, if I pull this up, I'll show you. We've got 2.2 thousand fertilizer. I checked like 2 or 3 minutes ago, and we were at less than 1,000. So yeah, it's producing just tons of it. But the problem is our potatoes. We were at 1.9 thousand last episode. We're at 1.4 thousand now. So we definitely have a net loss on potatoes. So we're going to fix that with this machine right here. The plant fertilizer. This thing takes that fertilizer that we're making and, well, it distributes it. And actually, we need to move it, and I need some space. This can go away, this can go away, this can go away, these can go away. I guess the cobblestone, sure. Okay. So you can't put the plant fertilizer on top of the plant gatherer because it works at the level that it's at. So it needs to be at the same level as the plants. So I'm going to put it over here. Actually, though, where I placed it is not correct. So we'll go ahead and pick up this. And we'll just put some dirt there. So we actually want it to go here. Also, well, actually, it doesn't even matter that that's not tilled. All of this row here is not in the range. I made the farm one thing too big, so not a problem. We're gonna go ahead and add in all of our upgrades and our range upgrade. And if I do this, show working area, you'll see it is the entire farm. Cool. Now we just need to give this thing a few things. So it'd be this one. And give me a laser node. So in the up, we want to insert energy. We want to also insert our fertilizer. Then we're going to come over here, and on this one laser node, well, we'll connect it and it'll get the energy. Cool, not a problem. And then Let's see. So I've got this guy doing plant sowery things. Okay. Here we go. This is the one that has the item interface. So what I want to do is I want to add fertilizer to this interface, and I want it to keep a stack at all times. Okay. Now I have... Yep, these guys are all hooked up to the system. So on the whatever side, west side, I do want to do a item. It's going to be an item extract. It's going to be filtered. It's also going to be on the orange channel. This is something that I haven't really done anything with yet with Laser.io. It would have fixed some of my problems I was having with things going to the wrong places just by using the channel system. So this guy's going to extract on the orange channel. And then all the way over here, this guy on the up is going to insert on the orange channel. And that's it. All right, so what we need to do, we need to connect this guy up to the system, which means, not there. Give me my pickaxe. Which means we're going to need some of these laser connectors. So here to about here. There we go. Oh, yep. Nope. I had that there for a reason. Okay. And then let's see. Is it far enough to connect here? Exceeds the maximum range. Okay. Can I move this one a little bit closer? Here. No. Oh, actually, hold on. I bet it didn't actually exceed the maximum range. All right, so we want to connect that one to here, but then I need to connect this one to here. There we go. Okay, yep, didn't actually exceed the maximum range. I was just trying to connect the wrong one. So we should have fertilizer. Yep, we got fertilizer. That was easy. And it's now fertilizing the crops. Awesome. So, yeah, I can see it's working its way down this line and now this line. So you can see these crops are growing up. This is where the plant fertilizer is working. So what it does is it goes one plant at a time and it fertilizes it, which the fertilizer just works as bone meal, basically. It's bone meal that I don't have, that's free. I mean, yeah, my bone meal could basically be unlimited too if I ran my mob farm, but this stuff is just easier and isn't used for anything else. So it's just going down the line until it's fully grown and then it moves on to the next plant. It's awesome. So that will hopefully, and actually, if we go ahead and look at our potatoes, I bet you, oh yeah, we're already up to 2,000 potatoes. This will do great. And how are we on fertilizer now? We are down on fertilizer. I don't know if that's just because it was filling up the thing or if we're actually using enough to go down. We'll see over time. I'm going to let this idle for a little bit and see how we do. And I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So yes, after letting this idle for a little bit, it does look like we are definitely losing fertilizer. We're not making it fast enough to keep up with this. Now, there's a few ways I could get around that. One, I could just not worry about it, and it'll fertilize when it has fertilizer. No big deal. Two, I could take some of the speed and efficiency upgrades and whatnot out so that it fertilizes slower, thus allowing us to hopefully make enough fertilizer. Three, I could get more animals. Well, actually, now that I think about it, though, animals aren't the problem. We have plenty of sewage. You know? Maybe I get another sewage composter. That's an option. Another sewage composter, more animals. Maybe another sewer. I don't know. You know? Which this thing looks like, yep, we do have enough area. We're covering the whole pen. Good. So those are both options. I'm hoping that I just won't have to worry about either one and that it'll just be enough. But the good news is we're already maxed out on potatoes. In fact, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our potato storage over here. Here we are. Boom. Upgraded. Now to hold 32,000. Yeah, okay. I think I put potatoes elsewhere too, maybe? Yeah, maybe not. That's what I had two of. I have 2 sets of seeds for some reason. But yeah, so a couple of things of potatoes, cool. But yeah, we are out of our fertilizer now. It'll just fertilize as the fertilizer comes in, not a big deal. And hopefully it'll be enough to maintain, if not grow, our potato stocks. So far it is. We'll keep an eye on it as time goes on, and we'll see what happens. Next, we need to decide what we're gonna do next. So sewage composter, that's done. Modular routers won't work for flux dust. I do need to automate flux dust at some point, but in order to do that, I'm gonna have to get into integrated dynamics. I was thinking I was gonna be able to use modular routers to do it, but turns out it doesn't work. So yeah. I would like to get into lasers from industrial foregoing. I absolutely would like to get into that. Let's see. Yeah, I do need to upgrade my angel ring. Let's do lasers. So lasers from industrial foregoing are really interesting. They're basically how you get unlimited resources. And you can put them over things. So this, if you pair the fluid laser base with the laser drills, and you put in certain color lenses, and you put them over certain things. So in this case, it has to be over a wither, and then it has to be in any biome, and you get ether gas. With the orange laser lens, you get lava, and then you can get crude oil with the black laser lens. But if we go over here to the ore laser base, you can see some of the things we can get: iridium, nether quartz, emerald. What I would be interested in, because it's the one ore that I don't really have well automated, ancient debris. And I would like more of it. So it's got to be a brown laser lens. It can be in basically the nether. And it has to be below Y20. Okay. That's easy enough. And it looks like the brown laser lens in any biome, except for some of the end biomes, and we'll get aluminum, but it's a minimum Y of 68, so we won't be getting aluminum. Okay. So yeah, let's do that. Or all right. because we're actually going to do multiple lasers over time, I'm gonna teach this to the system. Also, let's clean up our inventory here real quick. We're gonna get rid of this and this and this and this and not that. This though, I think that, yeah, that's all our laser IO stuff there. Okay. Good, and then pretty much the rest of this can all just go away. Cool. So back to this. We're going to have to teach it how to make iron ore. So we can do it in a combiner with some raw iron with cobblestone. Okay. And can we make raw iron from anything? From a laser. So it looks like we're going to have some raw iron in the system for that to work. So what I'm actually going to do, instead of that, we're just going to get a combiner. Not there, here. Yeah, let's get a combiner. Give it a sec to craft all of those. Perfect. And we're going to set this combiner up here. But we're just going to do it manually. Oh, right. I forgot. We're using laser IO for all this stuff here. So just need a laser node, a laser wrench, and my card holder. Laser node. Put the combiner down. And connect that up. And then on this side, we're going to want an energy card. And then the combiner, I definitely want it to accept energy everywhere. Perfect. And then it'll just be manual. And then I don't know how that happened. Okay. Mechanism. So we're going to want an ultimate tier installer. We're going to want an elite tier installer, a basic tier installer, an advanced tier installer. We're also going to want energy and speed upgrades. And that stuff can go away. Perfect. So we want the basic tier installer, the advanced, elite, and ultimate. And then energy and speed upgrades. Perfect. So now, if I'm guessing we don't have any iron. Or, no, we do not. Okay. Not a problem. If I go over here to our mining dimension. And let's just grab out my mining gadget. And we've already got some iron. Okay. And actually, what I should do, you know what? I didn't even need the combiner because, well, I can just silk touch. Yeah, so definitely didn't need the combiner, but that's okay. Yeah, I can just silk touch iron. So let's go ahead and grab my scanner. Okay. And let's see, do I have any one for iron ore? Perfect. Okay, looks like there's some right here. Why, yes, there is. And it looks like we want to go down a bit here. This looks like a much better level. Let's go towards those there. There's some more. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see. 34. You know what? I think that's going to be enough, at least for quite some time. That'll get me multiple lasers. And I only need it for the ore laser anyways. So, yeah. For the ore laser base. The other thing we're going to need is the laser drills, which we already know how to make everything. And while I'm at it, I'm going to teach it the fluid lasers. And let's also teach it the lenses, and then let's see how, yeah, okay. So this is actually how you make them. You can just recolor them then. So we can go ahead and reset this one. It'll be the purple, but we're also going to want the brown. I mean, I could just look up laser lens and do it that way, but where's the fun? Hey, brown. Brown laser lens. Okay. So those are going to go in the dissolution chamber here. And these two go into our multi-block crafter. And this one can go back there. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab out of my ores this. I also would like to grab the cobalt and let that get processing, and then we'll grab the iron. Luckily, the iron ore is not going to go anywhere because I don't have it set to export like I do the ore chunks. So at foregoing, let's get ourselves an ore laser. Oh, what are we missing? Latex? How are we missing latex? Excuse me? We're somehow out of latex. That's interesting. Let's go find out why. Obviously, this thing used up some. Is it just because... Oh, yeah. Okay. I see what the problem is. I need some more acacia trees. And looks like I don't have any. So let's grab some of those. Let's grab some bone meal. Just grab a stack of that. And let's grab my... Weird. Don't know how my broad axe got misplaced in there, but yeah, we'll do that. And let's go over here, say? Sure. This looks good enough. Let's do some acacia trees. And since I'm not worried about the leaves or anything, I just want the trunks. We can do them like this. Oh, some more left. Good. Let's do another round. Stupid, weird growing trees. Eventually, and I really do mean eventually, I'll put together a tree farm, like I keep saying I will. I'll get to it sometime. And when we do, it'll be great, because I'll be able to just stick some acacia in there and have it grow. I do wish we had botany pots. I love botany pots. But unfortunately, they're not in here. At least not yet. So, alright, let's go up here. Let's go over here. Now, do these... I don't have any sort of speed upgrades or anything in them. We could do something about that. But we're going to need some latex first. Okay, that should be starting to get us some latex. This guy here is already full. And let's go ahead and switch my thing over to fluid mode and look up and see. We've already got 30 buckets of latex. Okay, perfect. Then in that case, switch it back to crafting. At foregoing, I want some speed upgrades. I want 5 of them. I want processing. And I want efficiency. And let's keep out my sword too, just in case. All right, so those should be getting done crafting here. Looks like those are done, and those are done, and those are done. Perfect. So if we go ahead and do this, this, and this, each one of these is going to get a set of 3. And I'm even going to put a set into the block placer so that it can place the blocks nice and quick. And with that, we should be ready now to go ahead and make, let's see, I want the ore laser to start with. And we're going to want 4 of our laser drills as well. And a brown laser lens, which we're missing brown dye of some sort. Yeah, I know it lists brown chalk, but it just needs any brown dye, so we can do this. Oh, no, it is trying to make it specifically brown chalk. Okay, well, that is something we can fix here. If I take this pattern, put it in there, and we change that out for brown dye. That's weird, because I didn't have it on exact mode. It really should have taken it, since it's ore dictionary. And laser drills. Perfect. We are ready to go to the Nether. And this is the Nether Wastes biome. Let's see if that is one of the biomes listed for this. Nether Wastes is a biome listed, and I have no idea what that explosion was. I don't know. Not my problem, though. Okay, and then we just need to be below Y20. Do not dig straight down, especially in the Nether. I'm doing it because I have an angel ring and can fly if anything goes wrong. This'll work. Okay, so I'll show you guys how to set up these ore lasers. It's pretty simple. You put the laser here, the laser base, I should say, and it gets the laser lens. And you tell it what depth you want it to go at. In this case, 15 is just fine. It just needs to be below 20. And then you set your laser drills 1 back. That one didn't set correctly. Let me step back a little further. Like this. Okay? So you want that just like that so that it can shoot into it. And the laser drills are what we actually give power. That is not correct. That is. There. And you can do 4 of them per base. I actually want this stuff. I hear a ghast. I mean, they can't get me down here, but... Okay, there we go. So there's 4 of them. Now, all of these guys need power. So we're going to use... Apparently we're not going to use laser IO because I do not have it with me. Okay, so we're going to run home real quick and find out wherever I put my laser IO bin. I'm guessing up here. Somewhere. Yep, there it is. That's okay. While I'm here, I'm also going to grab speed and whatnot upgrades. Another 5 of them. Speed processing. And efficiency. I actually made them in the order of efficiency processing and then speed, but whatever. Yeah, so we'll get those. I'll be right back once these finish crafting. All right, we are back. And let's go ahead and just plop this down. We're going to need one of these basic energy cubes. We're going to need some laser nodes, some overclockers, probably a filter. We're going to need our card holder and our laser lens. The only other thing we're going to need that I haven't gotten yet is a way to get our stuff back home, which will probably, since I don't really want to use... I'm totally blanking now. What don't I want to use? Oh, yeah. I don't want to use wireless network from Refined Storage just to bring whatever this produces back to our system. I'll probably go with Ender Chest. But we can at least get everything set up. So, on the south side of this is going to get an energy extract card, and we're going to go ahead and overclock it. Perfect. And then we're also going to need a flux point. And it looks like I am out of them. Okay, not a problem. For now, this thing still has 142,000 RF in it. So we'll go ahead and make everything input, output. And then on the down will be an energy insert. This should now have power. Perfect. And then we're going to take our laser wrench. We're going to connect up to all of these guys. And then on the down of this one, energy, down, energy, and down, energy. Perfect. So now we need to upgrade all these things. Otherwise, this will be quite slow. Interesting. It doesn't accept a speed upgrade. Oh, well. Not a problem. All of these absolutely will. Now, I do not know if these brown laser lenses or the laser lenses in general... Are we out of power? Wow, we're out of power. Okay, that took a lot of power to get us a redstone ore. That's interesting. Concerning, but interesting. Generally speaking, industrial foregoing is not that power hungry. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a flux point. Let's just make like 10 of them. That can go away. And then let's also get a ender chest. You know how to make ender pouches. Okay, let's see if we can find out what's wrong with that. So we need the ender chest pattern here and get us our ender pouch. We'll just replace it. Actually, give me a new one. We're going to replace it with a brand new one. Yep, they don't stack. It's because once I put it onto my person, it becomes a different thing. Okay, this can just go down here in our multi-block crafter. Let's see if that'll work now. Wherever my ender chest is, there we go. Yes, okay. And I need to go back here and see. We're using green, green, green to go into the system. So Let's get ourselves some green dye. Not a problem. Okay, and I think we're ready to finish this up. And down the hole. I do love not taking fall damage. Okay, so first things first, let's grab our flux point, stick it over here, and it'll go onto the power network. And it's already full. And just like that, we should be getting ores again. Perfect. And then we're going to want to put a laser node here. And I'm going to just stick our ender chest here. Yeah, that'll work. Because remember, these things only like to be dealt with on the top and bottom. For some reason, they decided to make them sided like that. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but on this west side, this thing's going to get an item insert card, and on the down, it's going to get an item extract card with overclockers. And just like that, all of our items have been extracted out. And it looks like it is not extracting the brown laser lens, which is awesome. I don't know that these laser lenses, or I don't know if they get worn down or something. I'm not sure on all that. And it looks like we're getting ores. Now, of course, we haven't even gotten a thing yet. If I look at the uses on the brown laser lens, and we go over here. So in these nether biomes, which we are in one, with a max Y level of 20, we're at a Y level of 15 is what we're actually drilling at. We will get these with a weight of 1. I don't know what the weight of 1 means, but I do know that we could also be getting the aluminum. No, we can't, because minimum Y of 68. But between 5 and 68, we could be getting iron and nickel. And apparently other things, because we're getting other things. So we'll just let that run for a bit, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I start getting some nether ore, some netherite. In fact, let's go take a look and see where we're at currently. We're at 40. Okay. Cool. And over time, I'm just going to have to take the items that we've got in here and give them places to go. Up here. And the plan, my ultimate plan, is to set up multiple of these lasers in various different biomes, in various different dimensions, so that we get all of the stuff. Unlimited. Because while the digital miner is super fast and super powerful, I have to keep moving it. In fact, it's not even producing anything right now because I haven't moved it in forever. One of the things I haven't ever tried with the digital miner, though, is getting wood. That just came to my mind. I wonder if I could go take it to a forest, plop it down, and tell it to get me all of whatever wood. I wonder if it would. Would. But that's going to be something to try on another day. Because this is the end of the episode. So thank you guys for joining me today. My name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak. I hope you're enjoying this content. If you are, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button so that you get more. I should have another 3 episodes coming to you this week, as this was just the first episode of my week. Of course, my weeks run a little different than most people's, and I release episodes Fridays through Mondays at 11 p.m. Central Time. Like I said, hit the like and subscribe button or the dislike button. You know, whatever you're feeling. It's all good. And I'll catch you in the next one. Offensive yak out.